I have with me Mr. Glen Grennidge from the Sutphin BID, the Executive Director of Sutphin Boulevard BID. And you're with your interns today, I see. Tell me, what has been your experience this year with your interns?
Well, they've been actually very invigorating and willing to take on the businesses, and have just been sponges as far as I can, they've just been soaking it up and really go-getters. So I've been very fortunate this year to have the team that I have, and they're doing some great things for the BID. So I appreciate their time and their effort and the work that they're doing for the BID and for the businesses.
Now, this year, Naval is with you as not an intern, but as actually staff.
Yeah.
And last year he was an intern. What has that been experienced like for the past year?
It's been great because Naval has really been an extension of me. So he's been able to do some things that I could give him, and I could do some other things. So he's really been able to multiply the kinds of things that we do in the BID, and so that's helped me to focus on some other things that I hadn't had the bandwidth. So he really has expanded my bandwidth throughout the year, and then of course when the interns come in, they also expand my bandwidth for the 6 weeks. So they're out there doing things like capturing pictures of the businesses, and we're going to put that with a directory. They've been working on flyers. They've been working on giving out things at the jazz. This year we've got the summertime jazz.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that.
Yeah,
yes.
and so
how is that coming?
That's been going great. Knock on wood, today it looks like we may have some weather, but we have a tent, and so we're intending that the weather hold out at least during the concert, and that we have a great concert series. So this July is from 1 to 2 p.m. and then in August it's going to be from 12:45 to 2:15.
So basically, Mr. Grennidge, you gotten your wish, because I know when I spoke to you last year, you had said you wanted to do something all year round with jazz.
Yeah.
And it seems like it has happened.
Pretty much. So we're only going to miss September. And June. So we're looking to expand it even more to include those 2 months. And there's a conversation, we haven't really solidified it, but the jazz musicians would love to have a jam session. So I'm trying to figure out where we could. It may not necessarily be on Sutphin Boulevard, but somewhere downtown Jamaica. We want to be able to have continue the jazz and actually have a jam session. So that's something that I'm working on as well. So we're working on a couple new things, continuing things, and expanding as best we can.
Well, Glenn, thank you for this time. I know you're a very busy man. I don't want to hold you up. You got to get ready for your jazz this afternoon.
Yes, we do.
So thank you again, Pauline Swift, for Our World on Sutphin News, where your news reflects you and your community.
All right.